Good morning everyone, this is Rob from Next Truck Sales. I want to take this opportunity and introduce you to our 2012 Cascadia mid-roof. This truck features a DD15 engine at 455 horse, 1850 torque, with a 13-speed manual, a 72-inch mid-roof bunk with a single bed. So let's go through the truck. I'll show you. It's no longer new. It's in decent shape, but it's no longer new. I'm going to point out some of the imperfections or wear that we've got on it, and I'll give you a good wide angle perspective first, and then I'll take you to some of the specifics. We'll get the engine running and I'll show the engine running, take the oil filler cap off, show you the blow by, and we'll go from there. This truck has had a wet kit installed. I'll take you through and show you that. So let's just, I'll point out everything that I can see here as if I'm your eyes and ears. Let's go around the front of the truck and I'll give you a quick look at what we got going on the front. Going out of order here. I usually do it in a different order, so I'll take you here. Let's have a look. So it looks like this hood has been painted. At one point you can see, looks like Bondo peeling off. It's not been in an accident. I've run the Carfax or the accident history. There's nothing major showing. That means that it could have just been repaired by the body shop, by the previous owner, cash deal type of thing. It's certainly not a major accident. Maybe a tire came off and hit it. Again, being a 12-year-old truck, we don't necessarily know everything about the history of this unit. We did sell it about 6 years ago when it first came out of the fleet, and then the current owner has given the truck back to us to sell because no longer need it. So have a look here. You can see we've got some stone chips from a prior repair and some paint peeling from a prior repair. We're missing the Freightliner emblem. Got a little bit of paint peeling there as well. So used truck. It's got good mileage. It's only got 530 some odd miles on it. Let's have a look here. Get a look underneath the engine, underneath the hood. So it had a blue frame. It's now showing some signs of age. We've got corrosion, surface corrosion obviously. Cosmetically looks horrible with a blue frame and a orange rust, but it has no impact on its ability to do its job. Have a look here. We've got a dry cam box, dry injector pass-throughs. They look relatively new. The oil cooler module's dry. Not sure if you can see in there. Stick the camera down. That's dry. Oil pan gasket's dry as well. Look over here. So yeah, we've definitely had some sort of repair because you can see some Bondo in behind that headlight. And let's have a look over this side here, see what's going on. So we've got this bumper panel slightly loose and a crack here that's been repaired. That's actually pretty common on Cascadias for this little piece to vibrate off because it's so close to the bumper, and when you hit a bump, the hood bumps the bumper quite often. 11R 22.5 rubber, Michelin steers at about 70% tread, drum brakes up front. Have a look over here. You'll see this side the engine is dry as well. We'll get this engine running in a minute, but right now I just want to take you through the bits and pieces with the audio. It's kind of hard to hear me with the engine running. Let's go down this side here. Let's see, we've got the after treatment here is all connected and functioning. It'll complete a forced regen. It's in good working order. This truck is going to come with no check engine lights, no leaks, cold air, and ready to go to work. On this side here, we've got a 120-gallon fuel tank. We've got the upgraded insulation that comes with the Park Smart system, so you can see it gives you this sort of thin slate looking stuff. That comes when you have the Park Smart ordered, and you get the additional insulation in all of the walls. Over here you can see, for some reason, the 2012 year had really bad vent panel windows. They all seem to rot out. This one's been repaired. The other side looks like it needs some caulking as well. This is a 244 wheelbase. I'm not going to try to open that. It feels a little stiff. I'm not going to try and do that with one hand. There's your wet kit connections. You got Airliner 4 pivot suspension without the tie bars at the back. We've got here, these tires are pretty close to done. We might have to put some tires on here to make it pass DOT, they're real close. These are not bad. These are at least 50% Michelin's, Virgins. We're going to need to do some repairs on this. If you look, that shock's obviously rotten through. When we do the DOT on this after it's sold, all those items will all be addressed, so not to be concerned. The frame can be painted as well. If you look at the frame, you know, it looks horrible, but it's actually pretty decent. You look here, it's all surface rust. The paint is obviously peeled off, and this is literally just surface rust. When you look at it, it's just the paint that's peeled off and taken off the top layer of the metal. Over here we've got another matched Michelin, so the rear drives are all the same tread. I'm going to say they're 70-80% treads. We've got a Fontaine sliding fifth wheel here. It's got about 2 feet of movement. These tires are not particularly good either. They'll probably pass, but just barely, maybe 20% treads. Here's your hydraulic tank for your wet kit. Looks like it's about a 75 gallon, so it'll probably run an end dump, something along those lines. Might even be 100 gallon. I'm not sure if there's a size indicator on it. Park Smart, that's your old APU unit. I wouldn't put any value in that, and you'll have the batteries in there. At this vintage, it's pretty much guaranteed it's no longer going to be working. Over here we've got your PTO control, your first aid kit, and your fire extinguisher, as well as more insulation. And looks like there was an inverter possibly wired in here at one point. It's got shore power. We'll take a peek underneath the bed and see what's there. On this side here, we've got a 100-gallon fuel tank, and I'm going to take you inside. I'll show you the inside, then we'll get it running, and I'll take you underneath the hood. So here we've got power locks, power mirrors, and power windows. We've got a really nice Legacy seat, genuine leather. We've got a leather steering wheel that's kind of worn through in the bottom here, and let's go through and get it running. Oh, I forgot, in Cascadias you gotta push the clutch pedal down. Okay, so we'll come around to that. So we've got 539,665 miles. You can see we've got good oil pressure. We've got 100 pounds of air. It's obviously got an air leak somewhere because I had this thing blow off and it sat 10 minutes. So, but again, we haven't done the DOT. Charging is good, 14 volts. Over here we've got suspension dump, sliding fifth wheel, and that's probably our PTO switch. We'll see. Let's come back to here. So we've got all your standard features. Cold air conditioning is going to come with cold air. Cruise is working good. Get that up. Power windows are all going to be working. Power mirrors, etc. So it's ready to go to work is the way that you need to imagine this truck. You'll be able to pick it up from us, put it in gear, and throw some plates on it, and away you go. Let's have a look over at this side here. So we've got 455 horse, 1850 torque, 13.3 front, 40 rears, 342 gearing with a 244 wheelbase. You get the standard passenger seat here. This is an elite seat, and you've got the premium dash, the old school first gen Cascadia with the individual gauges. I like this style better, to be honest. It looks nicer than the newer ones. In the back here, I'll turn on some lights. Okay, we got all the lights on in here. So we've got a single bed, no refrigerator. It is set up for one if you want to put one in, but it's no longer there. We've got shore power coming over here with a plug and an antenna cord. There's your vent that I was talking about. That's been sealed off, and this one here looks like it needs to be sealed off. It's kind of rotted through. I don't know why. It was really common on the 2012. Never saw it on the 11s, and I never saw it on the 13s. Over here we've got our Park Smart control, which, like I said, that's going to be disabled. But if we want heat and air conditioning, obviously you're just going to turn your controls give you a good look. Overall, the truck's really clean on the inside. Some wear on the carpet, but not bad. And you've got the dual carpet with vinyl, so you can have dirty boots over here and then take your boots off and stand on the soft carpet. So let's go out and have a listen to this. Actually, I'm going to shut off all of the lighting in here first. There we go. We'll go out and have a listen to this. Get the oil filler cap off, show you the blow-by, and let you have a good listen to this thing running. Shut it off so you can hear me. So there you have it, 2012 Freightliner Cascadia mid-roof 455 high torque motor with a 13-speed manual and a wet kit, 500 and something thousand miles. I don't remember the exact number, but it's ready to go to work, and it's coming with cold air, a fresh DOT, no check engine lights, no leaks. If you're interested in this truck, we do offer shipping to Buffalo. It's currently sitting in our office in Ontario, and our price, the Buffalo price, includes delivery to our yard in Buffalo, take delivery from our yard in Buffalo, and also a trip permit to drive it home from Buffalo, as well as paperwork that you'll need to convert your title from Canada to USA. We do it all the time, and we're familiar with the process. So if you're interested in this truck or any other truck that we have in our inventory, feel free to give us a call. Our number is 844-489-8789, and it's Rob from Next Truck Sales. I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.